Hello everyone, Mark Brennan here with another real estate update for you from John Matthew and Sons here in Kalgoorlie, Boulder. Ross in Newcastle, I told you it was coming, here it is. Nathan from the checkout at Coles and Hannons Boulevard, I've done it at last. So, what's been happening? We waited till the end of the financial year and I just wanted to let you know what's been going on, and I've taken a bit of a broad sweep today and we're going to look at our residential sales, our residential property management and our commercial department are with us here today too. So residential sales, I thought anecdotally things were perhaps a little bit better than they had been the previous year, but when I went back and did the actual stats, not quite right. We basically sold the same number of houses, 5 less in fact, than the previous year. So it turned out to be a bit of a disappointment, a bit deadpan. Prices are low, no doubt about that. No better time to buy. You get a huge bang for your buck. There's some great properties out there at prices that I haven't seen for a long time. So in terms of being a buyer, great time. Sellers, probably more patience required. And the banks are making it really tough at the minute, I guess as a legacy of the Royal Commission. Who knows? Our days on market in the last 6 months actually blew out to about 140, 152. But when I looked at that a bit closer, it did seem a long time, I found it was blown out by some of our commercial blocks that have actually been on the market for over 5 years. 5 years? That's why I said, Daniel Lavery, our commercial manager, you better come here and tell me what's going on, mate.
Morning, Mark.
Hello, mate, how are you? 5 years, what's going on?
Yeah, look, mate, I must correct you there. We're stretching out to 10 years this year, so yeah, that's probably blown it out a little bit.
Right, so they're blocks out in the industrial area, I guess?
Absolutely, in particular the Anzac Industrial Estate, Mark, which came onto market in 2007.
Yep.
And, you know, it's been pleasing to see some really good sales results this year already.
So does that mean, okay, things are changing? Things that have been sitting there are now not sitting there? Have you got rid of most of all that old stock?
Absolutely. The pleasing sign was we had 11 blocks on the market this time last year,
yep.
Ranging in size from 2,500 up to 10,000 square metres. Which is a bit of a broad range.
Yep.
The pleasing thing, we've got 2 left, just
okay.
the 2. So, and 6 of those that we sold, Mark, were at asking price as well, which is really pleasing. Okay,
that is good. All right, well, so who's buying them? We know we're at Corefleet at the moment, and their yard has been chocker for years, well, for a fair while. At the minute, all the gear's out, and that's typical of all of our drilling yards and things like that. The town actually, for absentees, the town is really busy, and I mean, things are okay. Don't worry about my doom and gloom numbers earlier. Things are going all right. But Laver, who's buying these blocks? I guess this is our mining upturn.
Absolutely, mining upturn, servicing the mining industry. Raglan Drilling, who don't mind me mentioning, have picked up a good land parcel, cleared that, ready to go with their development. They're a local flavour, Gus Lacey, of course. BGC Cement, multinational, of course, part of that group. And another one who I can't quite say who they are, but I got a phone call yesterday from China. They were at their factory over there, gave me a little tinkle to talk about their $3 million development they're going to do in the goldfields. So
beautiful.
That's got to be pleasing. Absolutely.
I've been telling you guys that Kalgoorlie is the centre of the real estate world. I mean, if we're dealing with China, that's absolutely right. So, Lavo, looking forward to the next year. I guess we're going to need some more stock, but
absolutely, mate. It's exciting times in industrial property, and let me reassure folks. Retail and office, yes, it's been tough for the last 4 or 5 years. What I can tell you, we have leased up 7 properties already this year. Personal services, a little bit of office space. That's got to give some people out there confidence that things are looking up.
So I'm walking down Hannon Street. I sort of see, like shoes and shirts and things like that, probably doing it tough. But I mean, there's coffee shops in town everywhere. There's massage, nails, all that sort of stuff.
Beauty, all the things I need.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hair salons, you know, it's all happening.
Lavo, absolutely, mate.
Fantastic.
Thanks for the time,
Daniel. Good on you. Okay, so that's commercial. So they're going pretty damn well. Residential property management, it's been the mainstay of our business for many years, and I know lots of you out there are interested in that. So I've actually asked Rosie Sarimi, who runs our property management, to come in and give us a chat too about her year or our year in property management, Rosie. So I know the vacancy rate's 2% or so?
2.1%, yeah.
Okay, good. And what's renting? What's finding it tough?
Okay. The 4-bedroom, 2 bathrooms are renting.
Always.
2 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, 3 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, all renting really well.
Okay.
3x1s are struggling a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
So I got my brother to buy a 2x2 not long ago. So Michael, there's some good news for you. You better rent that one soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would a nice 4x2? I mean, and I don't really want to pin you down, and people will be ringing up saying, well, why is mine only getting this much? But a nice, 4x2, maybe with a shed or a pool in a good area. Are they $500? That sort of money?
Yep.
Ballpark.
4x2s ballpark between sort of the 450, and we've even had some rent up to as high as 700, depending on the property and the location and all this kind of thing. But yeah.
Corporate tenants still looking around?
Yep. Still got the companies, the executives looking.
Yep.
Still got the mums and dads though, who, even though our vacancy rate is 2.1%,
yep.
Vacancy periods are a bit longer as well, which is a bit of an interesting contrast. At about 67 days is our vacancy average at the moment.
Right. Okay.
So you still definitely have to price to the market.
Yep. That's the basic rule, isn't it? Selling.
Yeah.
Whatever, commercial, residential, renting, you've got to meet the market, and we certainly are aware of that. And look, our staff are trained and instructed to talk to you and tell you how it is, and that's what these videos are supposedly about too. No bullshit here, guys. We just tell you how it is, and that's our job. All right. Look, I hope that information is useful for you. Always happy to talk real estate. Don't be scared to give me a call if you ever want to chat about the market in Kalgoorlie-Boulder. Love talking to you. Thanks very much for everything, and we'll be back soon. Bye-bye.